请注意，车上可能有把手。
Cuidado con los carteristas. Beware of pickpockets.
I've traveled a lot, and I field tested a number of things at this point that I find to be indispensable when it comes to traveling, creating on the road, and just enjoying myself. And I figured I'd share some of this with you today, with the focus at the beginning on these freaking amazing bags. Dude, when did Terminal 1 turn into like a glorious wonderland? Okay, so what we're gonna get into today is we're gonna start with luggage. We're gonna make our way to Creator Kit, like how I make these videos when I'm traveling and keeping it light and tight, like no big cameras, spoiler alert. Then we're gonna talk about attire and how I pay for things while I'm on the road. I think that's a good for-starter. If I come up with anything else, you know, I'll let you know. You'll find out. Carl Friedrik, or Friedrik, let's just call him Carl. Carl sent me these bags, full disclosure, but you know how many companies have sent me luggage over the years? So many. And the deal that I make with all these companies is, yeah, I will take your luggage and I will test it and I'll see if I like it. And I have never, ever recommended luggage, because honestly, I've hated every bag that's ever been sent to me for reasons that we can leave aside for now. So full disclosure, yeah, if you use my link below for pretty much anything in this video, it is an affiliate link. No, that's fine. Go ahead if you wanted to go ahead. My journey with Carl begins in Marseille, I think. I've traveled a fair amount with these bags. Like, I really like them. And it actually started with the Weekender, the sexiest bag of them all. A bag that I have so little use for, it's tragic. And a bag that actually kind of signals the lifestyle that someday I'd like to have. When I moved back from West Africa, I bought this suitcase for a lifestyle that would be very, very on the road, like 150,000 miles a year kind of on the road. And it was great. It was lightweight, it was tough. It survived everything I threw at it, and I didn't want to let it go. Like I held onto this suitcase until the wireframe was popping out of it, because it was just such a loyal, trusty, just suitcase that could take a serious beating. And after that, I've gone through a series of suitcases that I just have never really liked. Like, I've tried a whole bunch of different ones. I do have one brand that I like okay, but it's like a sticker type suitcase that I will share with you someday when I'm done loading it up with stickers. Hopefully there's some good stories behind that. But Carl sent me this really classy set of a Weekender, a roller bag, and a checked bag. They all come with this beautiful faux leather. It's a vegan leather that actually feels really nice to the touch, looks great in person. The Weekender bag is truly sexy. Like, it is such a nice bag. It makes me wish that I had the car that I was gonna buy a couple years ago just for the road tripping, just for the weekend. Like having a bag you can shove some shoes and clothes in and just kind of like leave there so it's ready as a grab bag to go for adventures. That's what I've always absolutely wanted. And initially that's what sucked me into this whole thing, because they sent me a link. They're like, would you like luggage? I was like, I want that thing. And then it was like, well, take the whole set, and here we are. So let me tell you about it a little bit. So what I'm looking for in a suitcase might not be exactly what you're looking for in a suitcase, but like when I travel, I want to travel as light as possible. And these things are definitely really light. The checked bag is a slight bit smaller than like the full-sized volume you might be looking for if you're looking for like max volume, which is where my sticker bag will come in later in the future. But I'm generally gonna travel most with a roller bag. Just carrying on is the way to go. I try to go as light and as fast as possible. And I've also taken it on the Eurostar, so it's gone with me on trains, it's gone with me on airplanes, it's made the trip. These locks are so buttery smooth, really nice. The quality of this is great. And it has something that I really personally enjoy, which is the freedom, like the interior is basically open and free. Not everybody's gonna like that. You can obviously get your own like container system to segment it up and make it that much more organized. Personally, I like having it open, but the straps are solid, really high quality. Everything about this is really high quality. Snaps together really well. The little, I don't know what you call like the flappy divider thing with a zipper in it. We've got one in this, we have one in the big bag. Really helps keep everything nice and snug and tight and looking and feeling really good. Nothing really shifts around, whether it's checked or carry-on. Everything is exactly where I put it when I get to the other side. It's not overdoing it. One of the things that I really hate about luggage is when they like force you into a pocket scheme or like a divider scheme that you're not really into. It's not what you really want. And with these, again, it's very free, very light, but there are a couple nice little zippered pouches to store things, to hide things, to make it feel like you don't have to carry everything with you. We also have these really nice handles. Like, these things are sturdy, really nice grip. They kind of adjust to different heights so you can drag it at whatever distance from your body you want. They're so great. I love these things. What else can I say about them? The casters roll really well. They're really smooth. It feels sturdy. I drag these things around by the handle all the time. I haven't had any issues with it. They look really, really good. They do attract a little bit of like spots and so forth. So I've definitely noticed that like you're gonna wanna wipe it down to keep it clean. They came with bags to store them in so like you can keep the dust off of them, which is great. I genuinely love this luggage set. Like it's the first time anybody's sent me anything that I haven't immediately hated, given away, or regretted putting in my garage in the first place. Carl, you're crushing it. I've put some miles on all of these so far. The only one I haven't gotten to use as much as I want yet is the Weekender, but man, is it really sexy. And I think the only thing I'm missing footage-wise, now that I think about it, is probably the strap that it came with, which is also really nice. The moment I opened the box and just saw these things, I fell in love. They have not disappointed. I've been on a couple of continents with them now, and we're headed to New York. We'll see how it holds up in the Big Apple, but I'm pretty sure it's gonna do just fine. And I am in New York for a creator conference of all things, so it seems to make a lot of sense to me to talk about how I create on the road because of this like, what, 1,580 something vlogs of the numbered variety down. How do I do this on the go? In very noisy environments, sound is always gonna be an issue. I have a sneaking suspicion that my footage from last night might not be the most usable, granted that they plied me with alcohol for a few hours before eating dinner. All right, let's talk equipment because it's way simpler than you think it is. And also I've been awake for 36 hours, so please forgive me if I don't know what the heck I'm talking about at this point. It was fun. I had a really good time last night. Richard Branson showed up. That was random. We're gonna talk about equipment though, and there are only really 3 pieces of equipment that you need, in my opinion, to get this job done. Camera, tripod, and microphone, which you might notice I carry around all the time. The DJI original, this is like I only have 1 magnet left. These things have been with me forever. It means that I can get farther from you and talk, and it sounds great, and I can also be close to you. I usually magnet it to my shirt. That's why you see this little square hanging out in here. Now the sausage has been ruined for you. Sorry about that. The camera side, when it comes to vlogging and traveling, like I don't want to carry a big kit. I'm just using my Samsung S23 Ultra. That camera is all you need. It has 4 lenses on it. Gets the job done in so many ways. I'm actually kind of upset that Samsung got rid of the 10X for a 5X. I don't know why they did that. Also, they've kind of ruined the software recently, but that's a rant for another time. And then it's broken. The USB port doesn't work anymore. I have to wirelessly charge it, and also that means I have to wirelessly upload the footage to my MacBook Air, which yes, the MacBook Airs for the last couple of years have been able to edit 4K footage seamlessly, beautifully, wonderfully. And a backpack to carry it all in. I mean, you've seen my Peak Design backpack. It's always with me. I've had it for years. Genuinely, Peak Design, as far as backpacks or slings go, I love this. I actually use this side loading feature way more than I probably should, because you can, put your camera in there from the side, whatever else, but honestly, I don't think I'll ever buy another backpack. I think this is it for me. And finally, tripod. May not be what you're thinking. Like, did you realize that this is actually stuck to a big metal bar here? That's how I managed to get it at eye level like this. This is thanks to the Can Do Stance Plus. The problem with talking about your gear is that it's hard to get the gear in the shot. Whether you're gonna stick it to something, wrap it around something, or shove it in something, makes everything a lot easier to film as we go. This thing's on the back of my phone at all times. Yikes! The Can Do is this amazing thing that goes on the back of my phone, but then it also has like magnetic feet, so I can stick it to things like this metal bar over here. This has an actual word. Beam. It's a beam. Is it a beam if it's vertical? I don't know. You can leave that in the comments below. It also folds into a nice little kind of tripod-esque. You'll see. Like if I do that, then I can just set it down here right next to my coffee, and it becomes a tripod. It's great. I can also rotate the phone to get vertical shots. It's amazing. You remember those old Joby tripods with like spidery ball legs? Those joints on those ball legs would give out like once every 3 months. The way that I use these things, there was another one that I got that I could fold up in my pocket, and that's what I want more than anything. Small. I don't want to carry gear, but like if I can just walk around with stuff in my pockets and not carry anything, that makes me really happy. I've broken so many Joby tripods. I've had this Can Do Stance Plus for like 2 years now. I think they sent it to me 2 years ago. The joints still work super well. It holds up great. It's like really high quality. I think it's like 50 or 60 bucks. It is worth it in what you save in buying crappy tripods that fall apart, and it's always on the back of my phone. It fits in my pocket. Speaking of pockets, I have some extra big pockets here. What is it that I'm wearing while I travel? And of course, while we're on the move here, let's take a moment to thank the people that make it possible the most, my patrons. And today's patron producer, Karen Hayes, thanks for sending me out here, helping me overcome a little bit of jet lag, and I don't know what's going on here, but I kind of like it. It's not a bad vibe. And what you may not have noticed is that in most of these shots, I'm wearing these blue jeans that are really nice, fantastic indigo, made in Los Angeles by a company named Aviator, which you can see on the hat over there. I've got a pair of these classic blue jeans that are a little bit tapered and I tend to keep cuffed, and then also some black straight fit, like really nice pants that I love. Forgive me if I got the fit types wrong off the top of my head. We're traveling for a bit. My brain's still a little bit fuzzy. Not only are these really nice high quality jeans that I've just been wearing nonstop for months now, traveling and at home just all the time, but if you are traveling and you're a little bit worried about pickpockets, they come with these zippered pockets on the inside that you would never know were there. So there's double pockets in here. The original pockets are already really deep, but the zippered pocket will fit both my passports and my phone at the same time. And it doesn't look any different than if I'm just carrying 2 passports and a phone in my pocket, if we're being honest. There's a zippered pocket here, there's another one here, and there's another one here for an additional 3 pockets underneath. These things are super comfortable, very high quality. I really like how they're already fading in. Everybody compliments me on these things. They may not be the best for like super hot weather, but at the same time, I've been wearing them everywhere I go. They also sent me a bunch of shirts, like a sweatshirt and some t-shirts made of merino wool. Really, really high quality, very, very nice. I love the feel of them, but I don't really like how they look on me so much. I've tried a few of them out, and while like they make good undershirts or like for layering, I'm not a big fan of wearing them solo. But the jeans and the hat, I do really like. I'm not a trucker hat person, but this guy right here, I don't know. I just really loved the texture of the gray and the classy Aviator logo. I really enjoyed wearing this around as well. Hat, pants, absolutely. The shirts, give them a try, see if you like them. They're really nice quality. Aviator, made in the USA, in Los Angeles. I've met their team. They're super nice. I really like them. Just as people, they took me to the garment district. I should have filmed a lot more in their office than I did, but we were just hanging out. So if you want to use my link below to support them and my channel, definitely give that a go. And if you're looking for a new way to pay for it, or just to make sure you get a good deal while you're traveling, I have a solution for you there as well. My local barista gave me what is turning into the impossible task, which is to find a particular kind of M&Ms. It's like peanut hazelnut combo. The picture that she showed me did say that it was a limited edition, so Ezra, if I don't find this. But when I'm buying stuff in the States or in France at all times, I'm using my Wise card on my phone or in my hand. This is my personal one, the bright green one, but I also have it for business. And what Wise is basically, it started out as TransferWise. It was a way of converting currency. So I could convert dollars to euros and back and forth, and it's really highly competitive, super fast. The way they do it is by maintaining accounts in each currency in different countries, so they can just kind of credit you or debit you wherever it is that you're looking to have the money. So it's super fast. And I never have to worry about converting currencies like in bulk, because the pricing isn't based on how much you convert. So I just spend as I go, and whatever currency it comes out of is going to be the most efficient, cheapest. I trust them. It's fast. It's one of the few tech products in particular, but one of the few products in the world that I still love deeply. Full disclosure, they did sponsor a video of mine like 4 years ago. So they have paid me before, but they could pay me again. Wise, you're like a dream sponsor of mine. If you ever want to come back, I'm here for it. I love your services and your product. I'm going to keep using them even if you don't pay me to do so. And if you want to, I'll put a link below. I think I have an affiliate link. If I don't, I can put my personal thing down there. But before you travel, put some money in there. It's like a debit card. As you go, just pay as you go. Love it. And it's a really easy way to send money to friends and family too. It doesn't help you with finding like particular types of M&Ms though. Yeah, I'm gonna keep trying.